Alright everybody, it's the weekly MANcast once again, and it is Thanksgiving, possibly today, certainly this week.
Well, yeah, I mean, if it's Thursday, it's Thanksgiving.
Right.
As long as it's the Thursday of Thanksgiving, it's Thanksgiving.
Yeah, otherwise it's not.
Not Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
So,
the idea.
So it's either before or after Thanksgiving.
Yes, it is, or maybe both. I mean, depending on how you look at it, because it is,
Yeah, so if it's halfway between Thanksgivings, is it before or after?
I think it's both, because, it's a
Exactly
periodic function, sort of.
Yeah, you went there.
Periodic step function.
You went there.
Well, Dave, I've always wondered, since I totally wonder about things like this all the time.
Yes, you do.
Where did Thanksgiving come from?
Well, I mean, Thanksgiving was when the Pilgrims came over, right? And, they had all the bad times with the Indians, and then they had a meal to commemorate that.
Yes.
But Thanksgiving wasn't really brought about to history until Abraham Lincoln declared it a national holiday.
That's very interesting. So Thanksgiving actually wasn't made into a holiday until several hundred years after the original one happened.
Yes.
In fact, Thanksgiving's only been a holiday then for, 150 years?
Around that, yeah.
Something like that? It's not a very long time.
I mean, how long ago was the Civil War?
I don't know the exact dates personally. I'm not.
Me and history are just not there.
No, it's kind of like oil and water, Me and history, no.
It's like the organic and inorganic layers in a separatory funnel.
I don't know what that
They
means.
separate just like water and oil.
Okay. That makes more sense. Although I did once write a song about Otto von Bismarck, but that's a different story. The important thing is that Thanksgiving has had a long and arduous journey to becoming a holiday,
and now we eat turkey on Thanksgiving.
Yeah. And don't forget that after the original Thanksgiving, the Pilgrims they then enslaved and destroyed the Indian nations as the people began to move west.
Yeah.
Oh, then of course this same general, I don't know if it was the same exact group of people, but these are the same ones who created the witch trials and such.
The Salem witch trials?
Yes.
In Salem?
Massachusetts.
Yes.
Yes, those ones. And there were other ones throughout the New England area.
Well, yeah, but the Salem ones were the most,
Those are the famous ones.
Famous because, they had a book.
Yeah, so killing people for no reason, really. So that's cool, too, be thankful for that. Turkey stuff.
Yeah, and turkey.
Turkey. Just think about the turkey.
Yeah, that's the best part anyway, right?
We're going to talk a little about sports now. One thing to remember, though, is that we do film these episodes quite a bit in advance from when they air.
For instance, I just saw the Minnesota truck unpacking
Yes.
the equipment.
In fact, the Minnesota game, Iowa versus Minnesota at Iowa, has not actually happened yet.
Maybe I need to pull out the iPhone and do the little zoom-in trick. Let's see if I can do this.
Oh, here we go, That's the current date and time for us.
See, it says Friday, November 20th.
Yes, if you're watching this in HD, you can tell.
And if you're not, just trust us.
And yes, that is next KCD comic on there. Bonus points if you can guess which one and put it in the comments. Anyway, so the important thing is that we don't actually know the outcome of the game that's going to happen tomorrow for us. However, we are engineers, we're engineering students, and we learn to make assumptions.
Yes.
The assumptions, they have to be logical assumptions. They have to be ones that you can assume to be true without too many consequences. So, of course, we're going to make the assumption that Minnesota loses horribly to Iowa.
Now, this is based on the last couple years. Now, last year, Iowa beat Minnesota 55-0
at their home stadium.
At Kinnick North, I believe they call it.
Do you mean the Metrodome?
Kinnick North.
Yes.
So based on that, evidence,
we feel it is safe to make the assumption that Minnesota will in fact lose tomorrow, or did in fact lose last weekend, depending on your time reference.
Now,
time references are a completely different thing.
Yeah. Now, will they cover the 55-point spread that we had last year?
That I don't think we can quite assert.
Now, the year before that, I know we beat Minnesota. I just don't know how badly we beat them.
I'm not sure. I wasn't here, so.
But I'm sure we beat them by probably at least 10, 15 points.
Oh, yeah, easily, yeah.
So I'm going to go ahead and assume, using my engineering knowledge that I've gained, that we beat them by more than 20 points.
All right, that's probably a fairly safe assumption.
I'm not putting money on this though.
No, of course, no.
That would be insane
No.
and just not logical at all.
No, not at all. No. But yeah, Minnesota. I'm sorry you had to come here all the way here just to lose. But you know,
and then drive another 6 hours back.
Yeah, it's tough, but sometimes you just gotta deal with it. You know.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
And it's time for your No Shave November update. I am clean shaven today, actually.
I see a few hairs growing.
I don't pay too much attention.
You're slowly getting your beard. You know, I'm sorry that it takes you 20 days for it to grow.
I shaved like 6 hours ago.
Sure you did.
Yeah, okay.
Mine's still going strong, of course.
Yeah, no, I see that. It's
it is getting thicker now.
It's getting robust.
It is getting robust.
Well, so you can see it back behind us there.
Yeah. Also, there's still the page on the.
Yes,
on
and
the
there's
website.
always the page on the website that can give you nearly daily updates as to the epicness of this guy's beard right here. So
daily, I don't know. I've been doing about every other day lately.
Every other, okay. So as much frequency as you could possibly want.
A higher frequency than you are getting with Phil's beard updates.
Exactly, because there aren't any, which is divided by 0. Don't worry about it. We'll see. That was a great episode. Thanksgiving, sports, sport assumptions, mixing engineering and sports, always a good idea.
And then turkey.
Turkey, yes, turkey. Witch trials.
Witch trials. So we talked about turkeys, witches, football, engineering, and then turkey.
Yes, that's what we talked about. You should know that because you just watched it. Great. All right, we'll see you next week.
Turkey.